So hello. My name is Glenn, and in today's video, we're looking at the Berlin Goldfields. So here I have the Berlin Goldfields map, and if you want to find this place, you need to look up a town called Riola. So here we have a Riola is there. You go. So Riola is there, and if you go on the main, so this is the Ararat. Bendigo Freeway. Well, it goes to Ararat anyway. So there's Horsham, Storwell's down there, Avoca. So you need to go to Bendigo if you're coming from Melbourne, and you need to go east. You can either take the south or the north junction, Inglewood, and the south one goes to Tarragula, and then you go down here. You need to go up north. So all this area is pretty much a goldfield. If we look at the large map, so I'll explain this in a minute. This is the mineral map of Victoria. So we have all the yellow is gold deposits. So here we have the gold deposits, and you've got Bendigo, so you need to go here 195, and that's an extensive gold deposit, especially down south, very extensive. So this is in the Paleozoic rock, so that's why the light color is. This yellowish color is more recent rock, either Cretaceous or Paleo tertiary type of rock, Paleocene, Pliocene, alluvial deposits. And so this map just explains a small section. I think it's like cutting out like that, so it doesn't really include the 203 and the 187 or the 202 or even the 199. Maybe partially it does, but the good thing about this map is it has a chronology of gold deposits. So 1853, first found in McIntyre, 800 ounces of gold in a chain of nuggets at McIntyre. Then at St. John's Patch, we had a 288 ounce nugget. So that's quite big. Not the largest, but quite big. And then there's another one found at McIntyre Hills. And you can see a lot of information. So you go down if you want to pause and take a... Okay, I moved it over. So you can see a lot of information. If we go down south, gives a list of the nuggets that have been found. So I've got 25 ounces, number 37. Okay, so I've got one. So what's the largest? 106 ounces. 805 ounces. 1,000 ounces nuggets. Wow. And a lot of them, most of them don't have names. This one probably did have a name. Oh no, that's in nuggets. In one claim, mostly in nuggets, 500 ounces. Here's 143 pounds, 5 ounces. Precious, 66 pounds. Come low. Okay, and then we have 76 pounds, Viscountess Canterbury, and 92 pounds, 10 ounces, Canterbury. Now, I have no idea what those weights are. I personally need to change it to kilograms to get a real feel of how big they are. But I think 1 pound is like 8 pounds will be 16 kilos, something like that. And this one you times it by about 31 grams. So that's about 3 kilograms or something like that. 3? No, probably about 30 kilograms. Anyway, it gets a bit confusing. So that is a good thing about that. And if we go along here, we'll just pass the map again. We need to have a look at this part. So on this side you got the tracks, you got things that do with getting there, and also parts of areas you should not go. Then we got shafts, so you look at shafts, gravel pits, this is other type of nugget localities. So that's across, not the forest boundaries, because it's across and a dash. So nugget locality with a number, and that's the number that you saw on those nuggets that they found. Then we have alluvial gold diggings, so this is the diggings for the actual gold. Quartz reefs, where the gold most likely was eroded from. Because alluvial means an accumulation of debris from eroded rock. So that's where the quartz reefs come in. Overturned bed, dikes, strike and dip, so that's the angle, 63 degrees. And decline, you've probably got synclines as well. Area of tor outcrop. So tor, not too sure what a tor is. Then tor outcrop. Okay, that's what a tor outcrop is. It's pretty much just like a stack of rock in isolation. So, okay, so stack of rocks in isolation, and they could be big or small. So that is a tor, so different from a mountain. And if we go back to the map, we start from Riola. So it's the, where is the town Riola? Stuff it. We stuck it from McIntyre. So this is an area where they did find gold before. And as you can see, all this is the gold diggings. So all women's. So you got the state forest here. And if you just look around, so you got a mine there. And you got a lot of quartz reefs. And it's all in Ordovician, late Ordovician rock. So you got an open cut, so they mined that quartz reef there, and you've got some shafts here, so mining that, and they found some gold nuggets here in the riverbed. So that will be a good place to look around here. Also here, you never know what's in these quartz reefs. This is where the gold comes up in the actual quartz. And then we have another nugget here, so that probably would have been... So this is probably all heading towards the Murray. So this is probably flowing that way, so probably come out here. So there's another nugget. And you can see how big was 67, 65, 66. Okay, you want 66, 805, 67, 75 ounces, 65, 59 pounds. So it sounds like they're quite big nuggets. So that's a good place to look. McIntyre, down south. Okay, and as you can see, a lot of it's been extensively excavated. A lot here has not. So you've got patches here, has not been checked for gold. And here we have Possum Hill. So if we look on map again, look on aerial. So we've got McIntyre, Okay, so here's McIntyre. And here is... that is that working there, Possum Hill lead. So as you can see, it looks like pretty much bomb craters in the ground. So if you zoom in and let it focus, you can see there's lots of diggings. So lots of shafts, been there for at least 100 years. The roads have been put over top of it. Trees are starting to grow on it, and it's on someone's property. So basically, you need permission to actually go and dig in there. So on either side, it's probably no guarantee of being any type of rock. And this would have been a former river. So if we go up north, so we've got that. So we need to go to the main road again. So we've got here where the road splits off. Then you've got that gully with the diggings. So the gully's probably there. And you can see there's nothing. So it's been probably pretty much filled in. And the gully's also gone as well. So maybe that's it here. I can see what looks like used to be a water course going around here. But if we go up north, okay, we go up to that road. You can see a lot of dams. So there's not one. Looks like there's another former digging site here. So it's most likely this part here. So you can see a lot of diggings. And if you just go up here, just keep on following it. You can see there's probably, oh no, looks like just rock exposure. So we need to go up north. And as you can see, when you get into the Devonian rock or the Quaternary, there is no quartz veins. So here we go, Hamburg Hills lead. So that is, okay, we go up. Okay, I need to actually get my bearings. So Riola. Whereabouts is Riola on this map? Christmas Flat. Oh, Riola's, we've gone too far north. So we need to go down south. Okay, so I found this one. So we got that was the Possum Hill lead. Now we're going to the Hamburg Hill lead, and so this is the Possum Hill. And if we go up, this is the Hamburg Hill. So if we zoom in, you can see a lot of diggings. A lot of them are starting to be eroded away. And this is the former water course, goes around. And as you can see, they've probably done some test pits around there. Looks like they've done some test pits in different places. Found nothing, and these main areas are where they're looking at the alluvial deposits. It goes up here, and you probably get some around here as well. So that's another lead that they've excavated extensively. So probably don't really look at that. And that is in the Devonian tertiary rocks that haven't been eroded, so the elevation is actually a bit high, and that's probably a lot lower than the Devonian rocks. And if you go up here, Christmas Flat is quite an extensive area, so you need to follow the water course. So let's see if we can find Christmas Flat. Okay, Riola, where is, it's just south of Riola. So you got Riola here, and where you have the water course, you have the diggings north of it. So Can you see any diggings? No, so it would have been around this area. And I don't see that many diggings, so maybe it's been filled in. So that is where that type of digging will be. And you can see it's extensive agriculture. So I would say they probably would have bulldozed it. And that is the town of Riola itself. Yeah, not much there. But Christmas Flats doesn't exist anymore, which is, oh, probably just as well. And then you got some in this area here. You can tell it's a river. Well, it used to be a former river course, so that would have been excavated, but there's no evidence for the excavation. So then if we go up north, it continues on along the river. So if we go north, it continues along the river. Whee! Okay, so where's that river? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it continues along. It's all in this area, the excavation. And as you can see, a lot of it's farmland. You can probably try here in the state forest, but I don't see any evidence of any former excavations. And as you can see, it's just quite extensively excavated. So you can try in between here as well. Okay, so you've got state forests. As you can see, it's all state forest. And there's that Smith Gully, so that's the road that we're looking there. So it's at junction. So somewhere in here, just where the water courses are. So you can't see because it's already been reforested. So that is the Berlin geological deposits. And if you want to look for more geological deposits of gold, then use the minerals map of 1992. You can look it up on, here you go, Victoria 1 to 1 million minerals map of Victoria. So that gives different types of minerals, and it's a very informative map. So I hope this helps you with your finding gold. I'm just pretty happy just to learn about the gold deposits in Victoria. Probably too much effort to go and mine it myself. Leave that to large companies that know what they're doing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. Have an awesome gold collecting time and learn geology.